Hello, my name is R2 and welcome back to Cobblemon. I know it's been a while. I've been kind of busy playing on and off for the past few weeks. Real quick, you might have already noticed, but I stopped using my Cobblemon skin. I decided to go back to my old skin because the Cobblemon skin still needs some work. So I changed back to the skin I was using before, the exact same one. This is what I've been working on. Been growing all these berries. Been trying to do it for a specific reason. I'll try to get in that soon. Also added a few more mods. Just some, mostly storage, because I'm having a storage problem. I'll link them down below, and I don't want to keep adding new mods every single episode, so I'll try to find the ones I want and then stop adding them. I have a plan for this episode. First, I want to do all the berry stuff. Get what I want out of this. Next, I want to work on storage. I want to find Pokemon fossils. And lastly, I want to find a shiny. After last episode, I saw a comment where someone said that they hoped I found another shiny. And unfortunately, I did. I found this guy right after last episode while I was trying to get another Magikarp, which is also what I want to do. I want to get a patterned Magikarp. Also, shout out to the notification mod that I have installed, because if not for it, I wouldn't have found this. So I caught all these different Pokemon. I found a Hisuian Voltor randomly. Don't know how he spawned, but that was interesting. Okay, so I guess first I'll work on storage. So right here, I added the simple storage mod, and then I also added the iron chest mod. Also improved my fishing rod. It took a while. Let's just check that. Already more storage than a normal chest. Let's see, to make the iron chest we need glass. I wonder if I still have some from when I was building my base. See, this is why I needed the storage mod. There we go. 3 iron chests. Let me check my berries. I did all of this off camera because it was really boring. I had to go around and explore, find berries. Sometimes I had to take out a Pokemon to get the berries. Had to find every single dog that exists and attack and destroy them. Right, let's go into town and see if we can find some more dogs. And I have some waypoints over there. I have right over there a hole. There's a lot of good resources in there. I just was waiting to get a better pickaxe. Okay, so to help the berries grow better, I'm gonna make some mulch. Here's the recipe for mulch. Alright, and then if we put this on those 2 trees, it should help us to get... While that goes, I'm gonna work on the storage. Let me see what I need for this. I need an ender pearl. Alright, so I'm gonna need a lot of ender pearls. I guess what I'll do for the time being, is I'll go over to the hole. I really need this guy to get out of my house. I gotta say, getting this Pidgeot was probably the best thing I've ever done. Here we are. The hole. I found it some time ago. You see, look at how big and open it is. There were a lot of diamonds down here, but I really wanted to wait until I had a better pickaxe for it. I'm here, I want to grab some more iron. Oh, there's some diamonds. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's a good vein. You love it when that happens. There's another one. Aww. Ooh, it's nighttime and I found an Enderman. Okay. Come on, please drop. Please drop an ender pearl. Yes, I got one. Alright, I got 2. Let's get away from that. Is that a Brion? It's cool. I'm gonna try. Yes! So I guess what I'll do is I'll fly around more, see if I can get my hands on another Ender Pearl. Maybe fight some skeletons. Are they trying to snipe me out of the sky? Hey, let that be a lesson to you. Don't you ever shoot my Pidgeot again. Okay, made it back. Grab one of those chests I made. Just put some stuff away. Got 16 diamonds. Right, I got a few bones from last night, so let's see if I can brute force this. Okay, so I'm an idiot, though I feel like that's probably not new information. So I already got the berry from those trees. What I need now is these two. Let's see if I can put mulch on them. Right? So if I could just get this tree to grow, get the mutation, I can get the second to last berry. I guess I can work on something else for the moment. I did mention earlier that I wanted to find fossils. Didn't really explain how, so I'm gonna show you. So I'm not really sure what this is, but I just seen fossil, like some gravel in it. There it is. There's a suspicious gravel. There we go, we have a fossil. Which one's this? A fossilized bird. There's one fossil I want very in particular. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Okay, I found another one of those fossil things. Fortunately, I forgot to grab a shovel, so I'm just going to have to make one here. Let's just make a wooden shovel then. Can I just get rid of the water? That should make this a lot easier. Let's see what we get. Ooh. What's this? Skull fossil. Don't remember which one that is. I think I might have an idea. With a big root. Remove all the normal gravel. Duck under the fog. Okay, a bone, I can use that. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, we've got another fossilized bird, a skull fossil, and some other little bits. Here we are. Figured before I head back to my base, I should get some lava. Hey, here. I want to try something. Ah. Well, that didn't really work. There we go. Let's see what the Nether has in store. Oh. Well, I made it. There's what I came here for. Let's see. I can get rid of the apple. Go. Now we head back. Got some glowstone, so that way I can make the thing. Let's head back to the base. Alright, let's check the berries now. Come on. Yes! Finally! So now if I put these two together... Okay, so... if I put this here... Right? Okay. Need more bone meal. Don't want to use my last bone. This is torture. I think I'm gonna just do a couple of fishing. Real quick before night starts, I want to evolve combustion. There we go. Not expecting him to be so tall. Oh man. That made me jump. Why did I have it paused? Alright, there's a shiny Patrat near here. Okay, let's see. Alright. It's over here. See, look at how far this thing is. Whoa. Hit him with the quick ball. I don't think I've even seen shiny Patrat before. Come on. Yes! Well, I guess I did it. I caught a shiny on camera, kind of. That was stressful. I'm gonna go back to collecting bones. Okay, just defeated an Enderman and got to level 30. So now I can enchant my pickaxe and hopefully get something good. Alright, back at the house. Let's take a look at that Patrat. Let's take a look at this guy. You know, I don't think I've ever seen shiny Patrat before. It's nice. Alright, let's see if I can finally be done with these stupid berries. Please let this be the last time. And that was the wrong berries. Nope. It never ends. Alright, let's see if this one, at least this will make me feel better. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please? Yes! Fortune, efficiency, and unbreaking. Yes! At least something went my way this time. One more thing I want to do. Let's grab out the lectern. I think you probably know where this is going. This guy looks like he'd be willing to do some trading. Come on. You know you want it. Come on. Right? Silk touch. Not bad for the first one, but not what I need. Nope. That would be nice, but not what I need. Get your butt back over here. Nope. This is probably going to be the next 30 minutes to an hour of my life. Yes! It's taken longer before. Alright, I need to go and get some more emeralds before it resets. Alright, the trade's locked in. Oh, you know what time it is. Yeah, I think over here's one of those tree things. It's like one of those things that I saw, like, an earlier episode. It's really laggy over here. Ah! I can't do anything. Guess I'll have to come back to the tree. Thank you, Mr. Creeper. Let's open up the tree. And go down. Hmm. Set a plume fossil. Okay, so these trees have fossils in them, just like the other things. It's good to know. Looks like it's daytime again. Didn't get that many bones. Oop, skeleton. He thought he was going to survive. Alright, now, can I please be done with this? I have other things I want to do. It never ends. I'm going to be here for the rest of time. Alright, I think I'm going to take a break from the berries. Fossil analyzer. I think this is what I need. I think I have everything. Alright, there we go. I think if I put these two right here. Okay, I think I figured it out. Gonna need a lot of stuff. I wonder if I can use these. Oh. Okay, so in like 12 minutes, I should be having something come out of there. Oh. Is that? Yes! Finally! All the hours. Let me plant that there. Alright, I'm gonna go collect some bones now. Alright, it's the day after the last part, and I'm a little bit upset. Let me show you why. So if you remember yesterday, I said that the video won't end until I get a special pattern Magikarp. Well, after I finished recording, I played off camera, and you will not believe me, I found not one, not two, not three, not four, but 3 pattern Magikarp. And I'm really upset that I caught them off camera. So now, the video will not end until we catch a special Magikarp. Preferably not an orange one. And then another thing I found out. Remember how all my time in between episodes has been harvesting all of these different seeds? Having to go and wipe out all of those dog Pokemon to get bones? Yeah, I forgot something. While exploring the Nether earlier for unrelated reasons, I found bone blocks. And then remembered, I can turn them into bone meal. So there was literally zero reason I just wasted so much of my time. Do you mind? I wasted so much of my time. I am really frustrated by that. But now I know how to get bones very easily. And I've collected this many berries. Lastly, our Pokemon was completely restored. I kind of wish I could have shown you the whole process, but this is the end result. I believe this is Archon, and this is the one I was kind of hoping that it would be. And I crafted a special Pokeball just for it, because I think this one will look good with it. So if let me make space on the party. Gyarados away. I think if I click him, life finds a way. Obtain a fossil Pokemon from a resurrection machine. There we go, we got ourselves a little Archon. I can put him on my shoulder. Now he is adorable. I can't decide what I want to name him, so I have this to decide for me. Alright, let's see. Little Mac. There we go. We have Little Mac. Let's put him down. Then I'm going to give him the XP share. And so my plan now is I want to go to a faraway place. If you look at my map, I want to go up here to these mountains, see if I can find some interesting stuff. But first, I want to deal with all the storage. I've done a lot in here, and something I've been needing to do for a long time. Finally have a heal machine. Let's put it right there. This should be everything that I need to set up a system. I think first thing I'm going to do is get a chest to put all my stuff in. Break that. Dump this stuff in here for the moment. There we go. And let's grab this stuff. Alright, there they are. Now I haven't actually messed around with this mod all that much except for a few minutes before I installed it. So I think if I do that, okay, I think I might have figured it out. So if I put all of that in there, it should connect into everything in here. It's a little slow sometimes, but I think that's okay. I think I might need. I also don't need this anymore. I think I'm gonna make a second crafting thing. I think maybe I should do that after I finish moving everything. So now we just need to set up all the chests down here. Now we got ourselves like a whole little system. I think this was a very good addition. Alright, I think I'm about ready to explore. Let's see, I've got my PC, I've got orange berries. So while I travel over to the snowy area, I'm going to try and catch Pokemon as I go. Get little maximum levels and unlock more of the Pokédex. Alright, we're almost there. I also found out that little mech can ride on my shoulder while I'm flying Pidgeot. So there's a couple things I'm looking for over here. First, I'm looking for some water to fish in. And then I'm looking for a spot where I'm looking for one of the fossil areas, kind of like what I found over in the plains. There's a specific fossil that I want that I can only get there. Oh hey, there's a Delibird up here. Okay, I think this spot might work. So what we do is we take our berries and then we right click it, and now we use it as bait. So these berries that I worked so hard to get should give me increased chance of a shiny. Okay, we're gonna hit with the Night Slash. There we go. So I'm just gonna try a couple real quick, see if we get a Magikarp. Hopefully this doesn't take all day, all night. Whew! Finally, a new pattern. Something new. Thank goodness. There we go. I had 2 bait left. Let's go ahead and use this until we can't. Let's go ahead and catch you. I want that sludge. And then I want to grab out this Magikarp. don't think this is the same one. Yeah. Different shades. And it's ready to evolve. Let's evolve this stupid Magikarp already. Let's see. Please stop lagging. Whoa. That is cool. It's just like a darker Gyarados. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to end this episode here. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure when the next one's going to come out. I'll probably take a big break from Cobblemon for a bit. If you enjoyed this video, consider checking out my other videos. And until next time, thanks for watching.